Sorry about the noise. I'll make sure I got my mic set up right here. My mic stand is broken, so I got to set it up right. There we go. What's up, Kevin? What's going on, fellas? What's going on? What's up, Jacob? How are you, man? Let's bring you guys up just a bit. I'm getting a new desk too because this one is wobbly. Like if I lean on it at all, it just fucks it all up. Found out some shit. Hold on to it just for a minute. Let's let people load in. So, slow day. I'm gonna go see a movie. What movie are you gonna see, bro? Anybody who's joining this for the replay, skip ahead to between 8 to 10 minutes, give or take, to get to the Q&A section. I'm just gonna let people load in. It takes YouTube some time to tell everybody that I'm live. So Godzilla. Okay, cool. That's the name of the car that I want. I forgot that I was chewing gum. You don't want to be chewing gum on a live stream. It's not cool. 2 months. Azar and I don't know how to pronounce your name. Just give it a moment and I'll help you guys. Wait just a little longer. Maybe about 5 minutes, give or take. And I'll get into the Q&A section and I'll help you all out. So we're at the office today, by the way. And I got to bring my other lights over, my big bright lights that you guys are used to, because the light that I have up there is literally sitting on some water pipes. But yeah, we're in the office today. The table's over there, futon's there. What's up, Maria? How are you? You start hanging out in the office today, getting some work done, getting some shit done. So I'm pretty much like 95% health. So I'm tired. Tired of being sick. So how's everybody's? I'm seeing some new faces around here. Love tuning in as always. What's up, Peter? How are you doing? Thank you for bringing value. You're welcome. I actually read something pretty cool on Twitter the other day because I only follow like success people, success Instagram, success Twitter. What's up, Nav? How you doing, brother? I only follow successful people. And what's up, CH? How are you, man? So I only follow people who are where I want to go, right? And I saw some pretty cool a pretty cool post here. And the post was, don't focus on becoming successful, focus on becoming valuable. Success will come as a result. And I did not look at it like that. And I saw the tweet and I was like, because I always tell you guys, like focus on success and focus on growth. But the only way to really get money, if you want to make money, is becoming valuable. Look at all the companies in the world, the biggest companies, right? So, I mean, that's the most important thing to remember. And I'm going to burn that into my mind. So that's some new stuff that I read today. I've been reading a book called The Millionaire Fast Lane as well. What's up, Mel? How are you? Maria, looking forward to your business channel. Yeah, it's coming soon. I'm at 9,700 subscribers now. You ever watch Gary Vee? You should listen to podcasts, deep, powerful entrepreneurial stuff. I am far. What Gary Vee did for me in terms of his value, his content stack is amazing. And also, but what Gary Vee does for me is he was the conduit, the catalyst, the person who showed me basically that it's okay to be an entrepreneur and it's okay to be like my age, or even in your 20s and not know what's going on. So Gary Vee, I still listen to his stuff, but I don't need that anymore. I need more, because you'll realize when you get to certain levels of entrepreneurship, you need different guidance. Gary Vee for me was the beginning. Now Grant Cardone and other people are right here where I am now at in terms of entrepreneurship step. And then there's going to be people up here that are super focused on one specific thing. So you'll get there, Peter, if you are interested in business and stuff. When you get to those different levels, certain mentors don't do it for you anymore. And that's okay, because that everyone has their place, right? For example, I have an entrepreneurship friend, a business friend, I should say, who lives in Cali. And right now he's pulling in like 6 figures a month now. He just crossed over 6 figures a month. And so he's making $1 million a year or more now. And he doesn't need that guidance from Gary Vee anymore, because he's already there. What he wants to do is he wants to learn how to take his money from 6 figures to 7 figures a month. And Gary Vee is not that kind of coach. He could tell you how to do it if you did a one-on-one with him. But to be straight up with you, Gary Vee is not that kind of coach. And that's what you guys have to pay attention to when you guys get into the business stuff. Now, when it comes to learning this stuff, the biggest tip I can give you guys when it comes to learning anything really, really deep is just focus on just that. So if you want to get really, really good at like, I have a Gary Vee book actually right in front of me. It's right here. It's called Jab, 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 Left Hook. So, or Right Hook. Yeah, Jab, Jab, Right Hook. Wow. I know more about the content that's in the book than the fucking title. But the idea behind this book is make sure you're giving value, then asking for a pitch, then asking for something. So when you're asking for something, you got to make sure you're giving value first. So I don't ask you guys for donations ever. I don't ever ask you guys really. I only ask you to join the Telegram, but that's because I give value there. So I can be kicked off of YouTube tomorrow. And the email list is how I'm going to keep in contact with you guys. So whoever's not on it, go to the description of this video and go down to the bottom and sign up to the email list, because if something happens, you guys will know what's going to happen to me. And if I upload a new channel, right? So I guess that's the news for now that I can remember. Always learning, always trying to adjust, trying to fine tune, trying to get better. Yeah, we got people from all over the place. Denmark, the United States, UK, lots of places. What's up, Will? How you doing? What's good, my brother? I am about to go on a date. Are you doing another live soon? I try not to do more than one live a day because they're really draining in terms of, I don't know why they drain me so bad. I don't know what it is. Maybe it's just me. Maybe there's something I got to tweak, because I'm trying not to put so much energy into it. But I read everybody's question. Maybe that's my problem. Maybe instead of speaking everybody's question, I should read it first and see if it's even worth answering. But I don't have enough people to do that yet. So I want to keep it. I want to try to help everyone as much as I can. Listen every day. Just started my own YouTube documenting my landscaping and lawn care company, vlogs and all that. As Grant says, 10x everything. Yeah. Peter, the what I would do with that is the vlogging thing can be very tiring when you're trying to get some work done and you're like, oh, I got to make a video. You know what I mean? Like, but if it's not that big of a deal to you, then obviously do it. I would definitely have like a top 10 tips, a progress report. Make sure you're trying to teach people how to do what you do. Also, make sure your keywords are being searched as well, right? Like, I remember I tried to start some sort of like a little niche YouTube channel a little while back and just wasn't looked up enough. If your keywords aren't being looked up, you're not going to get found. It's just the bottom line. Unless you have a crazy personality. So anyway, let's get to the questions. Been in the gym the last 2 weeks. Giant gains, but have seen giant gains, but can't clear my head. Day by day, bro. Look, it's a never ending. It does end. I think your focus, you definitely should meditate too. Make sure you work on your brain. Like I just watched a video. It was on how to like never be lazy, but that's not what I was looking for. I watch all of Brian Rose interviews, and he was talking to a guy, and he's like, "Look, you need to like get away from your cell phone because your cell phone makes you distracted, and if you're distracted, you're not focusing on the things that matter." So make sure you guys are careful where you put your brain power. Your brain's an amazing thing, but it also has habits that kind of suck. So you have to really program your brain to do things that matter. And social media doesn't matter. Social media does nothing for you unless you're using it for business. Looking at everybody else's lives, just fuck you, right? What's up, Jack? How you doing, bro? I'm doing good, bro. Just watching the Raptors succeed. Obviously, hockey's not doing too good in the Toronto area right now. And obviously, I want St. Louis to win. You know how that is. Grant says 10x everything. Yes, you do have to 10x everything. You really do, because if you want attention, you got to be showing up every fucking day, multiple times a day. That's how I got my channel to where it is, really. Kevin says, so remember the girl, I have a race car, so we've been together for sleeping here for 3 years, found out she has been dating someone for 8 months and has ghosted me. What do you think you can do, Kevin? There's nothing you can do about that. What do you think, you can force her to be with you, bro? You know better than that. She called my ex-wife, been talking to her, but she can't get intel from her. Dude, she's dating someone else, man. My friend kind of gave me advice close to what you say. He then said I need to find someone, and coaches don't play, but told him he'll find somebody, just focus on himself. Okay. Been in no contact for a little while now. I don't know even if I want him back now. Good. That's the point. I'm not telling you guys that you shouldn't want them back. What I want you guys to do is value your own time. Really, my Canes are very bitter over here. Well, the bad thing about the Hurricanes, because I wanted you guys to win, because I fucking hate Boston. I wanted the Hurricanes to win, but they got fucking swept. That was rough, dude. Like, I thought because they fucked up, they got swept, right? I'm not confusing it, right? They got swept. That fucking sucks, bro. Like, anyway. How do you feel about Clay Andrews' advice? I don't watch Clay Andrews, but I know of him. Okay, here's the thing. His channel is old, like not old, but it's been around for quite some time. And I feel like he's just got a really dry personality. I guess. And Jack, that sucks, man. Like from like, dude, like I feel bad, man, because honestly, bro, I don't care for any other team. You know what I mean? But I hate Boston. And it's not like I wanted to see the Hurricanes win the cup. You know what I mean? Like in my mind, I didn't really care anymore. But I thought that they would at least go to like game 6. You know what I mean? But fuck, you must have been pissed. I hope Toronto beat the Warriors and Kawhi stays there from Chicago to Toronto. Yeah, Larry, fuck. Kawhi has been the staple, like the last thing needed for that team. I hope he resigns. I really do. Like, he's got an entire country behind him, loving him. And I hope he stays. I really do. I think he will. Because they got a good fucking team now. They could definitely win multiple championships. if they keep the same team and all that going on. Sim says, I'm newly. Oh, wait. Shit. She's been dating somebody for sleeping with me for past 8 months. She said, I love you. Okay, so Kevin, here's the thing, bro. Look at who you're dating, man. Right? She's been dating another guy. Fucking you. Do you really want to be with a girl like that? Look, here's the thing. Her attraction level for you isn't high enough to stay loyal to you and be with you or him. But she's just got her cake and eat it too. She's got to see the consequences of her actions, bro. Jack here says, no contact should be for you and realizing your self-worth. Absolutely. Mike says, hey, bro, what's your take on dating and being on dating sites while in no contact? 3 weeks will hurt my chances. How will that hurt your chances? I know moving on and being indifferent will be maybe the best chances. Moving on and being indifferent, like I understand that you think that those are like reactive strategies, but you might tell yourself you're moving on, but then you don't actually do it for a month or two after you really start feeling the pain go away. But being on a dating site is not going to hurt your chances. What will hurt your chances is chasing and pursuing. But I wouldn't go on dating sites. What I would do is I would go out in person and practice your skills talking to girls in person. That's what I would do if I were you. It depends, Mel. So it depends on their attraction level to you. It really does. Like, look, don't think of it as what would a man or a woman do. It really depends on what they feel towards you. It doesn't matter if it's a man or a girl. Excuse me. Peter says, still been doing no contact yesterday. X replied to a Snap story of another chick. I didn't reply. A few hours later, she called me twice, didn't answer. She texted me saying, grow up. Ignore that shit, bro. Tell her to grow up and leave you the fuck alone. I stopped watching midway through game 3. I wanted to burn my house down. I don't blame you. I'm a Devils fan. It's been brutal. You're talking to a Toronto Maple Leafs fan, bro. You guys have had a cup in the last, let me Google this. Wait, did you guys get a cup? Man, my hockey knowledge is fucking falling off. New Jersey Devils Stanley Cups. Yeah, 2000 and okay, so you guys have had a cup in 95, 2000, and 2003. Bro, I grew up a Toronto Maple Leafs fan. We haven't had a cup since I've been born, bro. I'm not trying to say that, you know, my turmoil is worse than yours, but it is. Also, I have a question. I am in a situation where I want to find someone new, but I know I'm just missing the affection. How should I stop feeling it? You got to be with yourself and get to know yourself, Jacob. Like, okay, look, I understand this sounds a little weird, but you don't really know. If you're here asking questions like this, if you are looking for answers, you don't know what you are going for in life truthfully. And I'm not talking about like, hey, like maybe you want some sort of career in this or career in that. Like, you're not hyper focused on something big, and you need to be. That's where I would put your focus. Finding out where you want to take your energy and place it. Okay. Bad thing is I just paid for a 2019 Jeep Grand Cherokee. $41,000. That's why you don't buy a girl a car, bro. Let her buy her own fucking car. Guys, don't buy women things unless she has put in that same sort of output towards you. Excuse me. Damn, that's thank you for the donation. My man John, how are you? Thank you for the donation, bro. Man, I am really behind on the questions here. Larry says, man, stop chasing girls. The more you chase, the more weak you look. Ignore them once you don't give them attention. Exactly. What's up, Crystal? Hi. Keith says, I will never trust a woman again. Married 30 years, had a stroke, and was banging some schmuck when I was in the hospital. See, man, there are girls out there that would never do that to you, and then there's girls out there that would. You happen to be with a woman that would, and I'm sorry to hear that, bro. Greetings, Rob, my man. How are you doing, man? Love the videos. Do you think it's a good idea to give her back the letters and pictures she gave you, gifts after the breakup? I'd just burn them. It's going to be really, really hard for you to do that. But why would you want to give them back? You know, she won't want to take them back. 3, bro. London Knights. I'm a London Knights fan, I guess. I don't watch it really. I don't really watch OHL or AHL at all. Niedermeyer, yeah. One of the best players, man. I remember whenever I had hockey games, I would always trade and get him on my team. This business is fucking your hockey up. It is. It is. It is. Mel, it doesn't make a difference to me. I'm always the dumper. Adam says, show her that there are consequences to her actions. Absolutely. Don't give people jail, get out of jail free cards. Here's the thing that dudes do that pisses me off. It's like a girl will get with a guy and he thinks that he has to prove his worth to her by buying her shit. She's dating you because she likes you, not because she wants you to buy her shit. You bought her a vehicle? Holy fuck. Here's the thing. If I had an abundance of money and my girlfriend was with me for like 10, 15 years and her car broke down, it's like, and if she put in that kind of like love towards me over this much time, I would do it. That's the thing. I would do that. Because if that person shows you that they are going to continue to put that level of love and effort towards the relationship, why the fuck would you, why wouldn't you know what I mean? Like, you just can't just do that just to give without receiving anything, right? But you can't also, like, here's the problem with the red pill too. It's so easy for guys to go online and now because they got burned by a girl to say all women suck. It's like you've only been in like what, 2, maybe 3 relationships in your whole life, like true deep relationships. Get the fuck out of here. Not every woman's bad. That's the thing about the red pill that's really pissing me off lately. And Jonathan, thank you again for the donation. Remember, if you guys ever do donate through Super Chat, you guys can ask me a question that will show up before everybody else's question. Kyle, can you post your group link again? I'm ready to join it. There's a free, it's $10 a month, and I'll tell you how to get to it. The group is good for a place to ask questions and whatever, but you get unlimited like texting to me. The problem is there's an elite group that I haven't really started yet. That's going to be for people who really want success, Kevin. But I'm really vetting who I'm letting in that group. So I'm taking my sweet time getting to see what you're going to be like in the free group. If you're helping people, if you're asking questions and actually trying to take initiative is going to help you get more attention from me as I grow and get better at this, especially when I start my business channel. The $10 a month is basically so you can text me. Didn't respond to her text. What a waste of time. No, I want you guys to value your time more than girls. Your time is so important and you want to spend it with somebody who really likes you. When you act beta, the chances of your wife banging some other dude increases. What up, Bruce Wayne? You in the Batcave? Yeah. I'm in the office. The office, the Batcave, the production room. I'm sharing this office with 2 guys who do music production. So I'm only spending like $180 a month on this place. And their shit's over there. And there's a futon here that you can crash on. They don't sleep here, but I do. Now that I've got Modern, now that I got that ring light, it's over there now. I'm going to be producing like better videos against this like nice brick wall. So you guys will see some pretty cool actual production videos that I actually put some fucking care into. I just need to fix my mic. My mic stand is fucked. So it's sitting on the desk, sitting upright. You could do better. And this light here is sitting on some water pipes, so I need to get my lights from home and bring them over. There's a few things I got to do. James says it works as soon as you come back. Sorry, as soon as you don't care and move on, they come back. That's so true, man. Every girlfriend that I ever had, I was first off, I wasn't ready for them to come back because I would have just been a little beta bitch. But oh, and by the way, anybody here who wants to see some good advice as well, go follow Modern Life Dating. You can actually, I think you guys can click on his thing. Follow him on Instagram, same name, and YouTube. He goes live as well. So he talks about Bitcoin, talks about lots of masculinity shit, and cooks and cooking stuff. Let's see. It works as soon. Yeah. So going back to James, yeah, it seems like there are certain vibrations or energies or whatever that get sent your ex's way once you truly fucking move on. It's funny. It's almost like the second that you're like, oh, you know what? Fuck this bitch. Like, and you truly feel it and truly believe it. That's when they call you. It's almost like a test from God. I'm telling you, I don't really believe in God from the Bible, but definitely fucking, some shit happens. Rob says cash never compensates for alpha vibes. Jacob says, okay, thank you. We'll try to find something to hyper focus on. And I mean hyper focus, bro. Like when I first started my channel, I was hyper focused. I was releasing 2 or 3 videos a day, right? And I need to get back onto that, especially because I want to reduce the amounts of other channels that I have and also focus on what I want to bring to the table in this space, getting some fucking products out there. Like there's a company called Solid State that does like deodorant, but but it's like dry, or not deodorant, I'm sorry, cologne, but it's like dry cologne. So it's really cool. I want to check something like that out. Come up with some sort of product and keep helping guys out. Cause we're on, I want to be on the fucking front lines for the men out there. But hyper focus, bro. I definitely know I want to focus on myself. Focusing on yourself is a very, broad thing too, bro. What you want to do is you want to pick something to focus on. So if your health sucks, which is what I always recommend upgrading, is your health. Because here's the thing, what I noticed is I've been drinking green smoothies for like the last week. I upped it to 2 per day. So I've been going through a lot of spinach. But what I've noticed is my energy levels are through the roof and I don't feel so bloated and gross. And I feel really good and I don't feel the crashes and all that bullshit. I stopped contacting my ex 3 weeks. She hit me up. She hasn't stopped contacting me and it's more like, I don't give a shit. Yeah, buddy. In the elite group, will you have a phone number members can call? That you can call through the actual Telegram app and it goes through like a phone call does. Mike says, your thoughts on rebound relationships. Why do certain women try to fill voids so quickly? Ex seeing someone else and he looks like the complete opposite. Well, women in general tend to be very low self-esteem creatures. Why do you think they always want validation from you? Do I look pretty? How do I look in this? Blah, 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 fucking blah, blah, blah. So when you see chicks like that, because I know of a few really high quality girls that aren't like that at all. They know they look good. That's different. So girls like that will sometimes, the girls that want attention all the fucking time, they fill the void because they don't want to be alone. They don't like the feeling of being by themselves. They always want that fucking stimulation. And if you have low self-esteem and you're alone, what do you think of when you're alone? You think of all the reasons why you fucking suck and why nobody wants you. So that's usually the reason why, in my opinion. There's more to it than that I'm not coming up with, but definitely it's a big thing. So you want to find a chick who's got high self-esteem, but here's the thing too, Mike. If you meet a girl out there who's got really good self-esteem, who's got a good family, you got to be able to attract and keep that chick, man. And that's where you got to work on your shit. Easy to look, become aware of it. Modern says, I'm toying with my set right now. I know, I love getting a Shure SM7B mic. I haven't even heard of that mic. I'm going to check it out. Upgrading my lights. Good, man. Good. I love upgrading my shit. Like, the office was the first thing that I wanted to do because I wanted to get away from my girlfriend and the stuff that she's doing in the apartment, because like she's not on a sleep schedule that I can follow. You know what I mean? Like, waking her up, it's like, fuck. Like, I don't want to wake her up and I don't want her to wake me up. So I'm like, fuck it. And I've always wanted my own office, so here we are. How likely is it that an ex is looking at your social media? I hear some coaches say a high percentage. It's pretty high percentage, but that's Mel, stop focusing on that, girl. Like, stop focusing on him and what he's doing. Again, that's your biggest problem. And you've asked me questions similar to that, where it makes me notice that your focus is not on yourself enough. Who cares if he's looking at your social media? Really? Focus on his actions. If he doesn't put out any action to get your attention, then why the fuck are you worried about it? You know what I'm saying? 9 a.m. Fuck, it's usually I'm usually working at that time. Jack says, my ex came back last week and I rejected her. You'd be surprised where your heart is. Yeah, Jack, I love that, bro. You'd be surprised where your heart is after no contact. I gotta fucking make a video about that. I like that one. But you would be surprised where your heart is, right? Keith, yeah. I really don't get my ex. I talked to you last week and she ended up asking me to get dinner. Haven't talked to her since, but for her to tell me there's no hope. Because she probably wants to keep you around for the attention, but she doesn't want you as a man, as a mate. Having a mate and having a male friend and a fuck buddy and all that different shit is all different shit sometimes. Like, you can mix some of them, right? Like, sometimes a chick will want your attention and to mate. That's why when you have a girlfriend or a wife, she'll want your attention. But when she's not with anybody and she's separated from you, there's just going to be many guys she wants attention from. Then there's going to be guys that are going to dick her down that, you know, that she finds attractive. And so on and so forth. So you just got to pay attention to what the fuck she's doing. Watch people's actions. I've always said that. It's so understated. And people don't appreciate that enough. You got to watch people, what the fuck people do, man. I started no contact last Wednesday. I hope to fuck she rings me soon. Don't hope for that, man. You're not focused on yourself enough. If you don't know what beta is, you need to learn ASAP. Chances are, yeah. The beta default is what men are very used to because of the social conditioning that we have. Most people don't have fathers that stick around either. And if you do, chances are they're beta too, right? Society drives men to act beta. Yeah. I'll look into that one. Very true. Low self-esteem indeed. Yes. You don't see men going up to girls saying like, how do I look? All the fucking time. Unless it's for some sort of really special occasion. Because as dudes, we know if we're overweight. We know if our beard looks fucked up. You know, we know that shit because we look in the goddamn mirror. But for chicks, it's just for a self-esteem thing. Duh. I have a fucking song stuck in my head too. Later, Jacob. Take it easy, brother. Thanks for the example of the hyper focus. Last 3 weeks, I've been eating right and working out, and I have lost 15 pounds. And I'm feeling great and more confident. Going to the movies. Man, go see your movie. Have a good time. 95% of guys are beta, maybe even more. In my opinion, you're born alpha. Your channel will help men become better. A lot of you guys are giving these women too much attention. It's very true. I feel like you are little boys definitely act in a way that they just do shit. And then they get told, don't do that. That's rude. Don't do that. No. It's like, it's almost like people just don't like to rock the boat. People are just pussies. You know what I mean? People need to realize that there are more than 7 billion humans on this planet. We get to improve ourselves after a breakup. And after some time, you start wondering why you wanted this person. It's very true, Adam. It's very fucking true. I've felt like that before. 90% of men in the USA have no game, and and are beta. 80% are helpless. Yeah, you know what I noticed too? It's like you try to help somebody, and they really have to want help to understand how to get like getting broken up with is good. It's a good thing. It really is, because it leads you down to a path of change. That's why I try to title my keywords a certain way so you guys can actually see my fucking videos, because that's how YouTube works. And I try to make my content in a way that tries to help steer you towards like masculinity and taking care of yourself. And it's a continuous growth process. Because 7 months later, she contacted me, and it's like, yeah, I'm going to take you back and ditch these other girls who were here when you weren't. How you view yourself, man. That's preach to the choir, bro. Have you heard of The Art of Seduction? Yes, I finished the audio, and it makes a lot of sense as to why she broke up with me. Yeah, I have all of them except that book, actually, but I have heard of it. Yeah, Robert Greene is really good. I noticed she's been checking out my WhatsApp status. Don't worry about it, Mamba. Seriously. Not that big of a deal, bro. You don't want to know. Here's the thing, guys. It takes people literally 2 seconds to look at your social media. Oh, I'm just going to see what he's doing. And then you guys are the ones that are going to look into it too much. You're going to sit there and you're going to go, oh my God, they checked out my social media. Does that mean they're thinking about me? Does that mean they're thinking about me? Oh my God, what do I do? What do I do? And all they did was just look. Doesn't mean shit. What means something is did they reach out to you during this period of time? Did they actually show you that they miss you? You guys got to get focused on your goals, man. Get focused on your shit. Figure out, like, Black Mamba's in the gym right now, like making shit happen with his body. Like, women are only going to be an addition to your life. You guys have to be cool with being alone. Be cool with being alone. Be cool with your shit. Be cool with what you're working on. I need to make another coffee. Took me years and a lot of heartbreaks to figure it out. He's giving you all the answers. Yeah, I mean, well, James, like, I've been through it, right? That's the only reason I can talk about this, because I've been through this shit. I used to be a beta little bitch. I used to be one of those guys that would fucking write letters and tell a girl that she was a princess, because I thought that shit was what was normal, right? I thought that's how it was supposed to be, but it's not. They don't want that. They don't want that shit at all. They want it randomly, like once, maybe twice every couple of months, even less than that. You know what I mean? So it's supposed to be a surprise. Yeah. I used to be that way. And then I realized slowly, after reading a lot of books and watching a lot of videos, that this isn't the way it's going to work. And then I started practicing it, started putting it into practice. You know how Allen Iverson says, practice, bro. Keeping my masculine frame. Exactly. Make sure you guys are following like Elliot Hulse too. Elliot Hulse is pretty badass. Feeling super picky after the breakup. Enjoy being alone, passing all these dimes. Look, yo, like I said, I'm sharing this room with some people, some other people, and they're only here at night. I'm here during the day, and they're not even here on like they might be tired and shit. So if you guys want to, you could literally go out there and rent a little room like this and literally just work. What else are you gonna do? Play with your fucking balls all day? Like, help some people out. Get a skill. And how do you get skills? You start learning shit. There's Udemy, there's YouTube. Everything I learned was from YouTube and Udemy and like online courses. You write them down, take notes. Okay? That's what you do. You learn shit and then you fucking pass it on. We literally make and hold eye contact for 2 seconds. Okay. Just out of curiosity, how old are you? I'm 25 and I can't believe I didn't know this. I'm 29. I just turned 29 like a week ago. I started learning this shit at your age though. Like I went through my like very last breakup at 24. I've been with my girl for 5 years. So like I started really implementing this stuff with her, and it was new to me. I hadn't had enough practice with it really. So but it's worked. It's worked wonders. I can watch her attraction level at any time now and know where it is, know what's going on. We literally make and hold eye contact. Yeah, okay, I read that. No contact day 4. Not gonna lie, anxiety is kicking in. Working out a bunch and focusing on myself, but still have anxiety. Joshua, write down very detailed goals. Okay, this will help you because your mind is going to be very fixed on what the fuck she's doing. Because to you, no contact every day will feel like a week. To her, it doesn't fucking feel like any stretch of time. It feels like a regular day to her. So what you got to do is you got to write down very specific goals. So if you're in the gym, write down how much you want to be bench pressing in 6 months. Write down how many more reps. You know what I mean? Like write down all that shit that will help you. That will help you daily. Okay. Just anxiety though, this through the roof. It's like separation anxiety. It is. It's just because you're so used to the routine. With your knowledge and experience now, how would you be if you and your girl broke up? Okay, I'm going to be straight up. It would hurt. It would hurt for a little while, because I chose her. When I met her, I really liked what I saw, obviously, because that's what men want, is a hot piece of ass. And then beyond that, she's a really cool girl. She knows what I do. She sometimes watches my live streams. And do I have no problems with her. Like we're a team. And of course, I have to be careful. I still have to watch myself and not get complacent and keep working on my goals and dreams. And if she left, it would hurt because I know she's a pretty rare chick, but nonetheless, she's still a woman that needs womanly things, attention and all that shit, right? So to tell you, oh, I would just get over her, which is a bunch of bullshit. I'm not like that. I'm going to be very authentic with you. Authenticity is very important. Now, eventually, after probably, a few months, the pain would start going away. And I would work really hard on trying to just double some output, just to keep my mind moving forward and shit. And then after about 6 or 7 months, I would probably start looking for something else. I wouldn't really look though at this point. So so I hope that answers your question, because you can look around on Red Pill all fucking day and be like you guys are like, I would never fucking never fall in love with a girl ever again. It's like, well, that's your choice. I'm not going to give up on women because they're a certain way. You have to lead them. So you have to be very fucking good and masculine and understand that women are just looking for a good leader. And if you can show that to them, they'll follow you. So I hope that answers your question. I would obviously be upset, and then eventually I'd get over it just like everybody else and start a new relationship some way down the road. But yeah, I don't know. I don't really think about it much. I just watch our attraction level every day and see how it is. And when we have a problem, guess what? We talk about it. And that was a problem in our relationship, actually. We had a communication issue for a while. So Eric says, what if she left you for having poor communication skills? So I'll get into that. So poor communication, you have to understand that communication alone is one thing, but how to communicate to a girl is another. So you have to understand what you're going to say and show, and how you say it is a different thing. So poor communication skills. So work on your communication skills. Maria says, my ex has been reaching out and it's evident he misses me, but I am not taking him back unless he starts seeing my value and respecting me. So Eric, you got to read that comment for yourself. Yes, work on your communication skills, but also she has to still respect you as a human being. Communication is important because when somebody breaks your boundaries or crosses a boundary or crosses a line, you have to make it known, especially as a man. If not, she'll walk all over you and then she'll disrespect. She won't respect you. If she doesn't respect you, she won't love you. Got to go. Take it easy, Peter. If I just focus on myself 100% and live. Sorry, I will read your Summer. I will read your question in a moment. I'm just putting it off just for 2 seconds. And live without pursuing women. Will they come to me, or I still have to somewhat attempt to go after them? Okay, so Sim, you're going to be more attractive to the opposite sex when you work on yourself 100% and live life. I'm just saying, don't make your life about pursuing chicks. Look, if you see a girl in a mall, right? Most chicks are not going to approach you. They're just not. They don't have the balls. It's your job to go get her phone number. It's your job to go after her. Okay? Go make it happen. After that, you have to also court her properly so she starts falling for you and whatever. Then you back off and let her contact you. All right? That's all it is. It's super simple, man. Had a mutual breakup in the beginning because our relationship became platonic. We both ended up behaving like kids instead of talking and anything over like adults. And it became a battle of egos. After that, I realized that we both had to take a step back before we could even think about reconciling. I made sure our last exchange was amicable. 3 months later, she unfriended me. 2 months from that, she deactivated everything. Okay. What do you want to know? Being on no contact for a month now. Can you tell me your experience doing no contact? I did it and it works. But you don't do no contact and sit on the fucking couch all day. You got to do no contact and work on your shit. Whatever you're weak with. But the problem is I've been blocked since the breakup and now it's been 6 months. You don't. So, okay, if you guys haven't talked to your ex in 6 months or you've been blocked for a really long time or whatever it is, you're wasting your time waiting for them. Eric, I know what you're doing. You're hoping that, okay, like after all this time, she'll come back because I worked on my problems. She has the want to come back. She has to want that shit. She has the want to miss. She has to miss you so bad that she can't stand it. What do? You don't sit around on your ass and hope for your girl to come back. Get working on some shit. What can I do? Or I wait, initiate contact first? No, you do not initiate contact. This girl does not want to be with you, bro. Exactly. Everyone here is saying the same thing. Move the fuck on. And I'm telling you to do the same thing because you're waiting for a girl that's probably out there with other dudes right now, man. Sorry about the noise. What's your opinion on your ex breaking up because of family issues? Oh, yeah, guys, do me a favor. Can all of you guys hit the like button for me? Let's get up to at least 13 likes. Lucky number 13. Just give me a sec, guys. So let me. So if you guys obviously heard that, I don't want to show, but it's just nasal spray. But people can clip it and do weird things with it, so I don't want that shit on the internet. My nose gets really, really stuffy down here. I still have some cleaning and some dusting to do. Are you getting enough sleep? I have been lately, but I was sick for the last week, give or take. So I got to get on a sleep schedule. That's my problem. I got to go to bed at the same fucking time. So I've been going to bed lately at around 4:30 a.m. and waking up at about 12. But now that everything's ready and I just got to move my lights over and get that light in a good spot, I'm going to really produce and then go to bed at the same time. Get in a routine. Why would she unfriend me and then deactivate all her social media? You're trying to get me to read her mind. I don't know. That's a mind reader question. I can't read her mind. Maybe she doesn't want social media anymore. Unfriending you, so sometimes they unfriend you because they don't want you to see the shit that they're doing. If they're uploading anything, if there's a new guy, if there was a new guy and she wants to be Facebook official or whatever, then they don't want you to see that. So can someone force themselves to move on? It takes time. Okay, you can start willing yourself to start moving on, but time is going to be your best friend here. You have to want it though. Like, you choose to let yourself look at their social media and keep hopeful. But it's dumb. Time, you do not have a lot of time on this fucking planet. Okay? Whoever's in their late 20s, early 30s, 40s, 50s in this chat, as you've gotten older, time goes by faster, right? As a kid, it almost seemed like the days would never end, right? But now as you're an adult, you're like, okay, I don't have time to do this. I only have a little bit of time to do that. So it seems like people are just fucking like wandering through life. Like, and that's the biggest thing that as a business coach, when I go into business stuff, is going to be people want more money, but they don't want to like work for it. You know what I'm saying? Like, fuck, man. You don't have much time. And then you need to remind yourselves of that every day. You do not have a lot of time on this fucking planet to make an impact and to do things that you really want to do. By the time that you're older, you're not going to have like what? You're going to be 40, 50 years old and you're fucking still working on, still missing women, still going through dumb breakups. Like, what do you guys want? You know what I mean? Joshua says, what do I do if she contacts me on my birthday in 3 weeks? Don't do anything. Say thanks. And that's about it. Adam says, stop focusing on insignificant details. No hope theory. You don't have a load of time. Go out there and write your own legend. Exactly, man. I've seen my ex at work all this week. It's unavoidable. And she's been trying to be nicer to me. Should I reciprocate the same energy or be indifferent? Indifference. Like, she doesn't even exist, man. The thing is, she tried to contact me. Excuse me. In the first month of the breakup, but I was still upset and refused to talk to her. No, that's fine. I think I fucked up. No, you're so focused on bullshit, Eric. You're focused on the wrong shit, man. Your breakup happened for a reason, and you need to accept it and look back at yourself and say, okay, my communication skills sucked. But what about her sucked? You know what I'm saying? Tell yourself that and write it down. And then go out there and fix your shit. If you want to understand women better, read books on it. They're all out there. There's tons of them now, especially with all the coaches out there now. Thank you, bro. I appreciate your wisdom. You're welcome, man. What do you think about minimalism? It's not. I don't know. I don't think about it at all. I don't go out there and say like I want to buy this and buy that because it's got a less impact on the environment or anything like that. But my girlfriend's into that stuff. So if there was a reason for me to do it for maybe clarity, or maybe it'll help discipline you. I don't know. If it's for something that I can see a direct improvement on my life, then I'll try it out. I definitely will experiment and try some shit. My girlfriend's into minimalism and trying to not be such a consumer, I guess. Well, kind of. I'm a minimalist. I recommend it. Modern, we'll talk about that when we I'll ask you questions about that when we chat then. Can time help my ex forget about the begging and pleading? Yes, it can. What's up, Alex? How are you? She told her friend she hates me. Love and hate, there's only a little fine line between love and hate. The opposite is indifference. Any recommendations on a book and improving my communication skills? Use Google and say to Google, best communication skill. How to win friends and influence people. Start there. It's not even really it's kind of like a communication book, but it just helps people like you more. Have you watched Esther Perel's videos? No. My ex kept telling me she wanted to work again, but sleeping with other guys. We're not on good terms, but go to the same gym. You find a new girl, Patrick. Look, man, here's what chicks will do. They'll do bullshit like this. I'm sleeping with other dudes because I can't fucking keep my legs closed, but I want to work on us. It's like, go, no. Yes, do no contact, disappear, and she'll think about you. It's funny, we want what we can't have. It's very true, man. I've actually found myself in that I have to get my mind out of those things sometimes, because as human beings, we do want what we can't have. And I found myself feeling that way before, and I try to get it out of my head. I like how I'm giving this advice, but I have a hard time following it yourself. How ironic. It's because your brain wants to follow it, but you don't have the energy or the balls to actually do it yet because you still have fear. No More Mr. Nice Guy, Way Superior Man. Those are good books for dating and some communication stuff, but there are definitely books out there that are focused on the clear communication that are out there. How soon do you recommend to start dating after a breakup? It's up to you. Only you can answer that question. I wouldn't start dating a girl and start looking for a woman if you are still at a point in your life where you feel like you haven't gotten enough done. So me, for example, I got to ask this question, what would I do if my girlfriend and I broke up? I would only start dating now because I'm already pretty happy with my life. But if I was in my early 20s, or if I didn't have abundance in some sort of area in my life, I would go seek abundance there first before I started dating another woman. Because look, being in a relationship takes work. It takes a lot of energy. And sometimes you don't want to give that energy because you have something else, right? So, Tarantula, I would focus on what you want to improve in your life first, work on that, and then date a girl. Take your fucking time. In the beginning, it's freaking hard, but slowly you get used to it. I was so cold blooded towards her. I showed her no emotions due to not having no communication. Patrick says, yeah, while she's saying she loves me. Dude, just chill. Move on. Like, let her start begging for you. You know what I mean? Like, make her work for it then. If she wants you back, don't just jump back into it. Make her work for you. Why do people monkey branch and then ghost? It's been 1 year of no communication. Sorry guys, I just had to make sure that I have a client to talk to tonight. What did I just read? Okay, why do people monkey branch? So women will do it because they can't they don't want to be alone with themselves, and men just want to keep fucking. And then ghosts. So when somebody ghosts you, they don't want to talk to you anymore. That's just like, take it at face value. If somebody ghosts you and they just disappear, it's like, well, they don't want to stay in communication with you. Just take it as it is and move on. Blair says, is style as important as everyone says it is to keeping attraction? Or is it even worth keeping a woman that cares that much about it? Do you think my girlfriend will sit here and be like, you need to wear this or you need to do that? If you're worried about your style yourself, then there's all kinds of resources that you can use. But, you know, like being with a girl who cares about you, all chicks want to be standing next to a good looking guy. So remember that, right? They want to show everyone else around them that they're with a high value man. That's what women do. They're territorial like that. And they also want to show you off. But if she's over the top with it, like over anything is too much, right? Over consuming food, over consuming alcohol. You can even drink too much water, right? So if she's doing it too much, then tell her to fucking stop. If she doesn't stop, then if it's too much, that if it pisses you off too much, then get the fuck away from her. So many women out there, man. She's more worried about you and how you guys look. My ex-girlfriend is 7 years. Birthday is at the end of the month. Do I wish her happy birthday? No. Got to get off here and go work out. Go work out, man. Get your shit on. Modern says, Kyle, you really are a good man. I did not know that you brought such great value to these men. This is great advice. Thank you, brother. Thank you very much. In your opinion, what is the difference between alpha male and an asshole? And Modern says nothing. In my opinion, I would say, look, man, alpha males just don't give a fuck. Okay, they don't care about what people think about them. They don't like. It really depends on how you look at it. Like an alpha male doesn't really always go looking for trouble. They work on their own shit. They're not wrapped up in the emotions. But they're also not overly nice. You know what I'm saying? They know how people are. That's the thing. They know how people are and what make people tick. So they sit here and they they watch and learn, and they take a very good audit of who's around them. And if they don't like you, they will not spend time with you. I've done that to people because I'm like, I don't like your energy anymore. You're still in the same place that you were 5 years ago, number one. This is me talking about people that I used to hang around with. And then they drain you. So I think alpha males sometimes subconsciously take a very good look at who's around, and they don't waste time with people that suck. Alpha males definitely don't go looking for dating advice. Because they know that they know their value. So the difference between them is, there's little things. Assholes will do stupid shit just to do stupid shit, fighting and all that bullshit. But assholes can have alpha male tendencies, if I could say anything. But that's just my opinion. One skill that I definitely have been improving on is like being able to think on my feet. I used to suck balls at that. Crystal says, that's why I'm single, because I choose to be. Well, all the guys that you date are all beta cucks anyway. Do 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 do. I missed a lot of questions answering that. But Modern, thank you for the love, bro. Go follow him, guys, on his YouTube and Instagram. I gotta get some cooking lessons too, man. Do you ever think? Okay, sorry, Mel. Let's see here. Years ago, I dumped my fiance. He was cheating. That's one thing I started. Like, I'm Canadian, so Canadians always fucking say sorry all the fucking time. That's one thing I have learned to recognize. I recognize that I said sorry a lot for dumb shit. I've lessened it over the time too. And I'm not even sorry, really. I'm not even actually sorry from here. I'm just saying it because of the conditioning. So I got to work on that shit too. Because I'm not sorry for anything. I didn't do anything wrong. You only say sorry when you do something really wrong. And even then you can just be like, my bad. Anyway, so Mel says, years ago, I dumped my fiance. He was cheating. While I reached out to him after about 5 years, he was single. So I considered revisiting the relationship. He has not accomplished anything. Why would you want to go back to somebody who cheated on you? Do you ever think she will be? Okay, look, here's the worst thing that he did. The cheating is one thing because men cheat more than women do. You could actually look up the facts for that. But the thing about men is we can fuck other girls and it can mean nothing, right? We have the need to spread our seed, the need to spread the fucking seed. That's what we want to do. So we'll think about other girls and fuck, some guys will even fuck them. But the thing, he hasn't accomplished anything in the entire 5 years. If it's taking him 5 years to accomplish anything, why the fuck do you even think about going back with him? That's my question to you. Do you think she will beg and plead if you leave her alone? That's what you want to happen, Shake. That's what you want to happen. Do I think she will? I don't know. That's you're asking me a mind-reading question. But that's what you want. And if you want that, your mind is in the wrong place. Deep down, I know she wants me, but it's a battle of egos and who's stronger. You can't, look, man, you can't fight with a chick like this. It's a waste of energy. It's a waste of fucking energy trying to battle the egos bullshit. What's the best advice to attract women if you're ugly as fuck? Get to the gym. Okay, look, if you got an ugly ass face, like say your face is like a fucking 4, but if you have a good body, chicks will say chicks will say the shit that I say to my friends when we're out in the public and shit. Like when me and my boys go out in public, right? We go bowling or something, and we see a hot girl, and then she's got an ugly ass friend. We're always looking and we're like, yeah, I'd fuck the hot girl, but no, the other girl's got an ugly ass face. Paper bag it. Right? That's what people do. So if you get a really, really, really good body, right? Use that to your advantage and increase your status. So if you're fucking ugly in your face, if you're not handsome, increase your status. There's ugly motherfucking celebrities out there who get laid, bro. So work on your money status and your body. Mel will. So what the hell is he doing all those 5 years? Yeah, that's my question. Take your ugly ass to the gym. Any man can become a solid 8 with a nice body. 0 excuses. That's very, very fucking true, man. Like a man can increase his overall sexual market value just by hitting the gym by a lot of points. Status, I think, will get you laid. Status can get you laid the most often with more good-looking girls. I'm not going to say more high-quality women because quality woman is subjective in some people's eyes, but most people know what a quality man and a quality woman look like. I think status will get you laid more often, but looks, if looks are something you can't really control, but your body you can. You can control what your body looks like. And here's the thing. Here's what happens when you have a nice body. It screams everything else about your personality. So if you have a really nice body, right? It means that you're focused, you're committed, you're disciplined, you care about what you can control. And she can't shake that. She knows that because it's taken all this effort to look the way that you do. That is what people think about you. Even guys look at you and respect you when you have a nice body, right? It's been fine for 6 months, but recently one of her friends contacted me and went downhill from there. Sorry. I decided to remove her and deactivated all my social media and started to work on myself once again. Good, bro. I'm out. Bye, Crystal. I work out 7 days a week. It's doable. Yeah. Look, if you want to get good at anything in this life, guys, okay, you got to do it every day. Every fucking person on the face of this planet says to you, slow down, take it easy, go slow, relax, don't work so hard, take a vacation, blah, 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 blah. Guys, if you want to get something good and something done in this world, do it every fucking day. Arnold worked out every day. And look at him. Look at where he's got in his life. Spread the seed equals open your bank account. The need to spread the seed. Exactly. I respect your content and I would like to know what is the best way to improve your masculinity. Been following Elliot Hulse, Coach Red Pill, and Entrepreneurs in Cars, Rollo Tomasi. So, Tiago, I'm starting to see. So, I used to watch a lot of Entrepreneurs in Cars, and I like Rollo Tomasi's books, but I'm hearing some shit around the manosphere that I don't really like. And I don't know, I don't know them personally, and I don't know the fucking real scoop behind it all. But what I do know is that there's been a little bit of shaming going on around the manosphere and the red pill community about other coaches and other people, which bothers me. Because if we're all on the same side, there shouldn't be a fucking little baby battle between these fucking men. We're all talking about the same shit and helping each other, right? And there's enough room for everyone. So I'm not going to name any names because it's not my fucking place to do that. But anyway, if you're going to be watching, and I guess here's why I said that. If you're going to be watching content, make sure you like the person that you're watching. I really like Coach Red Pill and Elliot Hulse. I like Rich too on Entrepreneurs in Cars, but I feel like Rich has he has a way of looking at things with girls, maybe only with women, because again, I don't know him personally. It seems like he would never ever date again. It almost seems like that. I don't know if he does date or whatever, but Elliot Hulse is married, right? And he openly talks about these things, and obviously his wife fucking loves the shit out of him, loves him to death. And I like having a woman in my life. That's just my fucking preference. I don't have to have one, but I like having my girl around. And if I got broken up with, I'd go find another girl. That's just my preference because I'm cool with being alone, doing all this shit, helping other people. But I just prefer to have a girl around. I guess I like it. You know what I mean? You like what you like. So to improve your masculinity, to answer your actual fucking question here, I guess understanding what masculinity is important too, because you're going to have your definition of it, and there's going to be other people's definition of it, and understand what that is to you. and then go get shit done and help other people and get your money right and do things that you love to do. Masculine men don't do things they don't want to do unless it helps them directly or helps their family situation directly, or, it's going to help in some sort of way, I guess. But remember, I'm only 29 and I haven't had a family yet. I haven't done things yet that some people will consider masculine. So I'm only speaking from my knowledge. Elliot will provide you with knowledge, wisdom from being a father too. That's why I like watching him. Coach Red Pill has his way of talking about it. So really, I would start following as much of this information as possible, reading it, consuming it, and then start living your life. Masculinity is really about doing what you want to do when you want to do it, living your life how you want to live your life, not how other people think you should live your life, and doing the shit you love doing. It's not about puffing your chest and being a big fucking man and punching people out. That's not what masculinity is about. If you have to do that, then cool, you got to throw down, but that's a different story. I don't want to waste too much time on that, but that's a really good fucking question, bro. So figure out what you want to do and go do it. I guess it's the most general way I can say it. LMAO, paper bag it. Chuck the face, fuck the base. I like that too. You didn't read the rest. Oh, sorry, Mel. Repost it, hun. I'm behind, so I'm filtering through questions like crazy. I got the body, the face, but only the thing I need is improve my communication skills. So yeah, no need for me to trip so much. Don't trip, bro. I said, I didn't go back because he hasn't accomplished anything after 5 years. Didn't have enough space to write it all. Oh, don't worry. How do you spell Elliot's name? You spelled it right. Let me see here. Let me catch up. Rich. Can you tell how long tell how long did you take to respond to no contact since someone did no contact? Nobody did no contact to me. Oh, one of my girlfriends, we broke up for a minute and she tried no contact on me. And I started thinking about her, but it didn't make me want to contact her. Do you know Coach Mac McCarthy? I only know him because one of my students did a session with him once before. The other night he mentioned he liked your channel. Really? Awesome. Well, maybe I will go return the favor in his live stream. Very cool. It's pathetic. Modern Life says it's pathetic. The thing is, the guy Anthony is swindling people for thousands of dollars for tickets and not delivering. Interesting. Okay, Modern. I didn't know that. Anthony is one of the guys who sets up the 21 convention, I believe. What is Elliot's last name? Hulse. Hulse. He was wrestling with one of his the people who buys his tickets to go hang out with him and help him and shit like that. But Modern, I didn't know that. See, that's why I've learned in my life to not speculate too much or name drop too much unless I know the facts. And I could see that happening for sure. So Anthony is the founder of 21 Convention and pure snake oil salesman. Okay. Okay. I see. I'm starting to see the thing. So they're probably okay. So Modern, how I can see this rolling out is people are siding with Anthony, and then there's people that are siding with other people who speak, and there are probably people who are just not, one person's being pulled this way, one person's being pulled that way, and nobody's benefiting from this shit. You know what I'm saying? Nobody's benefiting from these guys fucking fighting with each other. Okay, then tell me about your experience doing no contact. I did it to all of my girlfriends, and all of them tried coming back at one point. What about Craig Kenneth? Craig Kenneth is good. His information is good. It's just I can't stand his voice. She's a great woman, but we weren't great together. What about Craig Kenneth? Oh, I just read that. Kyle, there's this girl that want to leave her country to come see me, but I don't really feel like being with anyone or dating anyone, then don't be. Focus on sharpening my skills. Yes, that's normal. A lot of times dudes will jump into a relationship without thinking about it. And you're thinking about it. You're making progress, bro. You're making fucking straight progress. That's the thing. That's all that matters. Craig has some valid points. Another good channel to follow. But what I would do is put that aside, the annoying voice part, double the speed of the video or 1.5x the speed of the video, put some headphones on and just write down what you hear on a piece of paper and close your eyes. Just absorb the information, and then so you don't have to listen to it as much. I need to start making more video content so you guys can digest shit like that. So we're coming up to next month will be 1 year of this channel, and I'll be at 10K subs by then. And I'm going to start getting into what I want to talk about in year 2. Is he the guy that created Red Pill Coin and has the ICO? I don't know. Probably. Modern Life Dating would be the correct person to ask that question. He's more into the cryptocurrency and stuff than I am. 31 days, no contact. I've been at the gym and eating good. Yeah, strange. Yeah. So. Any more questions, boys and girls? Okay, so Shake keeps asking, like, what's your experience during no contact and all that? My experience was I knew my girlfriend, like 2 of my ex-girlfriends, first and the second one. They didn't want to be together anymore, and I did no contact. Months later, they came back. Felt like a long time because, 1 day of no contact can feel like a week. What if you see her with somebody? So what? What are you going to do? Go up and be like, oh my God, you're with another guy already? What do you think you can do? Act like it doesn't bother you, man. You're an alpha male. Act like an alpha male. Would an alpha male be bothered if his ex-girlfriend was, after they broke up? No, he understands his value, right? How can I tell if I've already moved on or just pretending to be? If you've already moved on, you'll know. 45 pounds down to 45 pounds to go by the end of the year. Wish me luck. Keep it going, man. Do you remember how long they did take? Yeah, my very first girlfriend when I was in high school, we dated for 4 years. It took about a summer. No, it took no, that one only took 4 months, 3 or 4 months, something like that. Second girl took a longer time. It was 8 months or 9 months. It's because she was seeing another guy. The other guy just happened to start failing early in the relationship. She's like, I don't want this fucking guy anymore. She came back to me and I didn't want her either. Fucker. That was funny. Shake is new to this stuff, yes. New, young, and uninformed. So 7 minutes more, and then I got to start recording some actual videos that I have to test, see how they look, edit. But yeah, man, if you see your ex with another guy, go, don't worry about it, man. Tarantula, come on. Troll question, bro. Damn, I remember how I was broken when I found your channel. You helped me pull out of a dark place. Good, bro. I'm glad. Longest no contact, and they reach out for you. I am in 8 months. Most bad breakup, mostly on her part. 9 months, 8 months, 9 months was the longest. I always get confused how long it was, but yeah, because we broke up in March, and it was almost Christmas. So she reached out to me during the holidays. I remember that. But it was so fucking long ago. I don't even think about that shit anymore. That's the thing, Fruit. You won't even think about it 5 years from now. You really won't. Trust me. What if a female said, "We just friends, nothing, and we had a thing"? So she might have thought, okay, so young Jedi, what happens with that too, bro? Sometimes chicks will see potential in you and they'll date you and hope that it goes somewhere. Then you fell into the friend zone. She friend zoned your ass. You weren't masculine enough for her. How can I change that? You can't. Well, you can, but you have to walk away. You can't be a fucking woman's friend, bro. You don't see, you want to try to force it to change. You want to force her feelings to be a certain way, but walk away. Because walking, say, so dude, you're never going to take, you're never going to take something that you don't want, right? You don't force her feelings to change. You don't. Men don't take bad deals. So if somebody says, I only want to be friends, and you're like, I want to be more than a friend, I want to, be moving in that direction of more than friendship, then you have to walk away from that. She really screwed me, left me for another guy. I know be a man and forget, but she was my fiance. There's no difference between being fiance and a fucking girlfriend. All she said was yes to when you asked her to marry you. You weren't even married. There's no difference. You think there's a difference because that's what society told you, but there's no fucking difference. She just said yes. In that moment, she felt like she loved you a lot. Seriously, thanks for the constant advice. Your channel has been one of the most absolute integral ones for myself. We're good, man. No contact is bullshit. Women just move on to the next man. Your ex-girl did. You chose the wrong woman, bruh. She maybe felt like she was coerced to say yes. Chicks will say yes and then not want to date you. Like 3 weeks later, you could have stopped leading, you could have stopped doing everything right, and then she walks away, bro. All these questions of no contact questions just sound so beta. I'll only do the no contact streams for so long. They do suck a lot of energy because they're not, it's the same shit. No contact only works on ugly girls. It only works on the fucking ugly girls. Like, yeah, this guy's funny. This guy's experience with women, you can tell he's jaded as fuck. He's never actually gone out with a high quality woman before. How iron we are in this live chat. I got a message from former ex site, no contact. Holy fuck. I mean, Rob, it's badass, bro. Focus on you, becoming the best version of yourself, and develop some charisma, seduction skills. Books and books and books and books. You know it's true. No, it's not true. You just go out with fucking stupid ass chicks. That's your problem. Jonathan, appreciate it. So one more minute, guys, and I'm out of here. An hour and a half stream for y'all. Let's see your girlfriend. She's at home. I'm at my office. Any good workout tips? Shred fat quickly. I would fast. I would do IF for sure. Chill, Josh. He's just a troll. Don't worry about him. 9 and 10s when you do no contact, can't stand why this happens because she perceives them. Look, okay, in a way, Josh is sort of correct because here's the thing with hot like 9s and 10s have dudes chasing them all the fucking time, right? But this guy's experience, every girl has probably dumped with this guy. So found a picture of my previous exes as red flags. Good man. How do you know they miss you on no contact? You're not really going to know. Josh, you need to choose better women, bro. Good looking girls don't wait. No, why would they? Why? Here's a good actually here's a good thing. Why would chicks wait for a guy, right, who doesn't show masculinity when there's being dick thrown at her all the time? It's very, very hard for you to get a girl back that's really hot because she's just got so much dick being thrown at her all the time, so much potential dick. And if you fuck up, you don't, basically your chances of getting a girl back that are 10, getting a girl back that's a 10 is low because of you can't fuck up a relationship with a girl who's a 10, bro. No contact, pushed her into another dude's arms. No, your lack of masculinity in the relationship, which got you dumped, it was over from that point anyways. Chicks, if your girlfriend was a solid 10, I believe she was. If she was a solid 10, the second you got broken up with, it was over as it was. You would never have gotten her back. Even if you chased her, it doesn't matter. 10s will go from the relationship with Josh, let's say here, straight to another guy, and then it's just over from there. But anyway, I'm done. I'm tired. Tired of talking, I guess. I'm going to take a short little break and start making videos. Make a coffee. Do my thing. So, like, comment, subscribe. What else do I want to say? Channel sponsors, Tactical Soap Company. And it's in the description. Stay masculine, stay strong. Anybody who's going through a breakup, no contact, keep up the work. Put the work into yourself. Don't worry so much about them. Worry more about you. Focus that energy on you. Okay? If you put that energy into yourself, you become a better version of you, more attractive. And then stay strong. Don't be a little bitch. All right, guys? Done. Rob, I'll see you later.